I'm Catherine Hedges. I'm from North Shore High School, and my poem is called Emily. I nearly mistook her for myself. With her cheeks pulled tight in a gap-toothed smile, it was clear to see that bloodlines can't be broken, even when the strands are made from fussy phone calls and old photographs, or maybe the lack of. I used to wonder how my father could abandon his own daughter, but that was before I could use myself as an example, before I realized that my feet could never run fast enough to reach his bumper, no matter how many street signs I went by before he drove. 3,369.6 miles into the distance before he was 2 days and 13 hours, 3,616 minutes, 219,600 seconds away. Before he told my mother that he never loved her and we all heard him, before I realized it's not okay to leave your daughter for months at a time, it's not okay to never call, it's not okay to hand her cigarettes and tell her to inhale, it's not okay. But most of all, it's not okay that you left my mother with 4 kids, that you abandoned her just like her father did, that you abandoned her like you abandoned everybody. I am here because of Emily. I am here because I have a sister somewhere that I've never known. I am here because of all the families that you left behind. I am here. But you can't hear me. So what is the point of this speaking? Well, it's not about you anymore. It's about me. It's about the voyage you left where my father was supposed to be. See, if I could tell my 12-year-old self something, I would tell her to stop searching for her father in the faces of strangers, for comfort and bad behavior, for anyone but God to be her savior. See, I used to think that God was complicated, like if I prayed hard enough, I might be worthy of loving. But before that, I just assumed that my Father in heaven cared just as much about my bleeding hands as the one on earth. So I taught myself the art of numbness, worthlessness, and destruction. I honed them like a sharp tool to doom myself in. And I repeat, if I could tell my 12-year-old self anything, I would tell her to put down the cigarettes and the facade, that they won't make her feel any better, that she looks a lot sharper when not wearing black, that the cuts on her hands are going to be one of her biggest regrets, that she was going to get her heart broken again. But that she would have a strength that she didn't even know was there, that her voice would echo with ambition and her heart would pulse with a purpose, that she was going to be remarkable, that she was remarkable, that she would no longer have to worry about being perfect and fail repeatedly, because perfection is the digression of the ordinary. So it's okay to hit an earthquake, because that crumbling is humbling. So when her heart shakes and shudders and struggles to utter the actions necessary to accomplish anything, I want her to remember, with a little faith, she can write her own destiny. All she needs to do is turn the page.